I've been thinking lately, like, God been good. He been real good to you, boy. He gonna be real good to you, man. I gotta give you a scripture today before we even start. I did make $400 in this video. This was actually on my wife's birthday, which was like a week ago. So I got a series of videos, just to keep y'all posted. I got a series of videos that I'm gonna drop that I've been recording for the past week or two. And y'all just gonna be getting them in increments, all right? So this particular video, I made $400, so we'll walk through that. But before we even get into it, I gotta give you a scripture today. 1 Corinthians verse 3-7. Neither he who plants nor he who waters, but it is God that gives the growth. All right. So if you don't know what that means, let me break this down. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter if you water the seed. It don't matter if you plant the seed. Only God gives the increase. Only God gives the growth. So understand it's God that's giving you the growth. But caveat to that, he only gives the growth to those who know how to manage. Perfect example, Adam in the Bible. Listen, God already had, the land and all that, but he wasn't gonna let nothing grow. He wasn't gonna let nothing happen until he had a manager to manage it all. Go read Genesis. I'm just saying. So that's why I talk about management and stewardship so much, because you got to get it down packed if you want to grow. So it don't matter what you're doing. If you don't got no management, if you're not doing it the correct way, God not gonna make it grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my spiel for today. But before we get into this part of the video, man, I just want to say I love y'all. I'm proud of y'all who out here eating, who practicing and working on yourself. I read all the comments. I see you working on yourself. I see you understanding what it is that you need to fix, and y'all working on fixing that. And I promise you, God gonna honor it. You feel me? So keep doing what you do. Let's get to this video. Yo, what's good, my people? So I just hopped in my first trade of the day. Got about 23 seconds left. It was outside the Keltner channel. As you can see, we outside the Keltner. Getting a cool little buy right now. I know we got news at 7:30, so I know that volatility gonna kick in real soon. Let's see if we can close out in profit. 3, 2, and 1. Money bags. Stop playing with me. We already back at 17. I'll show you how to do a couple of $1,500 trades the other day. Start getting ugly. Let me show you I got to show you the real. This was on Monday. Mondays is always crazy. So, but got us back right. Remember, I started back at 15. And now we up. So beautiful. Now we at 17K. And I was telling y'all before that a lot of these trades, you can actually stay on, longer if you would like. This one definitely has more buy potential in it. And I do know we do have news at 7:30, and right now it's like 6:32. So I'll be trying to get in before news for all that crazy volatility kick in. But, we'll have to see what the market is looking like. But we do got multiple buy arrows. Stochastic still pretty low. So if this shoots down a little bit more, I may entertain it again. And the only thing I do is the 4 entry rule right after. So first entry, which we about to do it again here in a second. Okay, we're getting a little push that we deserve. All right, I'll do my first one here. So I'll do another buy here. If this goes against me and continues to come down, I'll do a second entry, third entry, fourth entry. After that fourth entry, if it doesn't go, I'm done for the day. You feel me? That's just the rule, and you got to stick to it. No revenge trading, none of that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it'll try to creep back in. I ain't gonna lie to you. It will try to creep back in because the market will make you mad. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know what it's going to do, and then right after it close out, it do what you said it was going to do, but it was too late for you. I hate those kind of days, but hey, that's just part of the market. And sometimes you just got to grow and mature and say, all right, I took a L on that. We're going to come back another time. So far, this one's looking pretty decent. Got about 10 seconds left, and this might be all I need to do for today. You know what I'm saying? It might be all I need to do for today. So we're going to see. All right, 17-3. It's a good day, man. I told you, see, some of these pairs you could stay on multiple times. You know what I mean? You ain't got to always switch it up. You feel me? Because sometimes that can mess you up. All right, so anytime you trading, again, look for the zones. You see that? This is where I would be looking for a sale because we sold last time here.
Now, chances are, if they come all the way back up here, chances are they're trying to make a new high, meaning they're trying to go a little higher, but that's fine. Only thing you look at is your stochastic down here. Make sure we getting close to that 92. Make sure we starting to get these double arrow sales, and you good to go to start selling. All right. Now, after you place your first one, your first sale, then you want to go, if it continues to push against you, you go to the M15 and find another zone. All right. So I'll be looking to the left, trying to see which one is the closest one. I see a rejection here. Then I start to see a couple rejections up in here. So now I know where to mark my next zones at. So very simple stuff, y'all. This life-changing stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This life-changing stuff, bro. Such a blessing to know this skill set. Just don't abuse it. Don't squander the money, you know what I'm saying? Do right by people. Boom. All right. So this right here allows you to be more confident in your trades when you do it like this. Okay. So the market is shooting up. See, he already rejected kind of close off of this one. I thought it would come up here. Sometimes if you feel like it's going to drop before, you can get in before, and then you still have 3 more entries left. So that first entry, a lot of times we hesitate, but if you just hurry up and get in that first one, even if it goes against you, you got 3 more entries after that. You got to tell yourself that, because if not, you're going to keep missing a bunch of setups. So you got to, take that into consideration. See, that's a $400 day, 2 trades. Yeah, I'm actually done for the day. You know what I'm saying? I was going to keep going, but $400 is great, especially on a day like today. We're good. We're solid, baby. All right, so we're going to let that ride out. But they do got some more setups. You got to know when to tell yourself to stop. Oh, like this one. I want to go. I want to do it because I see it. I'm going to just tell y'all why I see it. Stochastic low, double arrow buys, and we had major zones. This has definitely got buys coming all day. Somewhere in these areas, we're going to get a nice juicy buy. But since I made my goal for today, I have to be done. You feel me? That's just how it goes. You got to get to the point where you can just stop. Right? I'm teaching right now, so that's why I'm still on here. Otherwise, I'm about to be off of here because it is tempting to get back in here. I'm trying to find other setups that make sense so I can kind of show y'all what y'all should look for. But anybody that's brand new, let me go over my settings right quick. My Keltner channel settings 2010-2. All right, go to style, and you can change your colors if you like. I just keep mine, I changed mine up a little bit. My moving average is a 200 EMA. My zigzag is a 5, 12, and 3. All right, do I do anything on styles? Nah. And then over here on stochastic, 5, 3, and 3. And then you want to go to styles and do 92 and 6. So those are my settings. Now, again, key setups, as I always tell y'all every video, my number one setup that I love, when these candles come outside this Keltner channel, bottom of the Keltner channel right there, candle way down here, we got to come back to the Keltner channel. Outside the Keltner channel here, got to come back to the Keltner channel. All right, that happens a lot. Like this one. Boom. This one, rejected again. Did it multiple times. Rejected again. That's 3 wins right there. Another win. I mean, you in the game for today. Now, again, Mondays and Fridays, you always got to watch out for it because they trend. So you might get baked trying to do it like that. You might want to trade with the trend on Mondays and Fridays. But other than that, anything outside that Keltner is coming back. And you got 4 entries, so you should catch one of them. All right? Now, the only thing you got to do is control risk and control your emotions, and you're going to be all right. If you can't control those 2, you're cooked. You know what I'm saying? You're baked. If you get emotional and get mad and just start clicking trades because you're upset, I've done it. That's the only reason why I can see it. Then, hey, it's going to be ugly for you. So remember why you started this thing. You know what I mean? Remember the goal, the vision, the dream, and it's a wrap. You're going to be an amazing trader, man. I promise you that. Amazing. All right, let me try to look at one more before I get up out of here. And sometimes, real quick, let me show you this. Sometimes trades like this, they might require you to do a longer trade. So if you notice like a trade is kind of like, it's outside the Keltner, but it ain't really fully coming back in. It's just kind of going up a little bit and then coming down, going up a little, coming down. You might have to start doing like 15, 20-minute trades. Like my wife then went up to like 15, 20 minutes on her trades. You know what I mean? So sometimes we just take longer. Like if you don't want to do a short one and you kind of want to, do a longer trade, definitely do that. And honestly, longer trades, are way more peaceful. You know what I mean? You place a 15-minute trade, you don't even look at it. Place it, walk away, go do what you gotta do, come back and look. You might have like 3 minutes left, and you might be deep in profit. The best thing about the long-term joints is that when you place a trade here on a buy, by the time you come back and look at it, it could be up here because that's 15 candles. You know what I'm saying? And your entry way down here, you good. You ain't no stress. Only thing about 1 minute trades is that it's close. It could always be close because it's only 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like always like that anxiousness. Long term is usually doper for anxiety purposes. You know what I'm saying? If you deal with anxiety like myself. Because boy, these markets will stress you out. But I like being in and out the market as quick as possible. So I do 1 minute. Because if I get like, that was what, 2 minutes? That was only 2 minutes. $400 in 2 minutes. Because I did 2 1-minute trades. I mean, come on now. Can't beat that. You know what I mean? But 15 minutes is very short too. 20 minutes, an hour is short. You know what I mean? So however you got to get it, you got to get it. But holla at me, man, on whatever videos y'all trying to see. You dig? I got a lot of stuff coming, man. About to start vlogging again and all that. You dig? So we about to go up on the vibes. Holla at your boy.